Hey everyone, Alex Ionescu here. Welcome to Investor's Guide to the Galaxy. Pickle picks up $26 million for its truck unloading robots. How is the business going for Boston Dynamics robots? Warehouse robotics market predicted to reach $15 billion in 2030. Let's dive right into it. Hyundai stock price. Today down 1.43%. Year to date down 18%. Past year up 10%. Warehouse robotics market size was valued at $6.21 billion in 2021 and is predicted to reach $15 billion in 2030 with a CAGR compounded annual growth rate of 10% from 2022 to 2030. Warehouse robots are specifically designed robots for assistance in material handling and completing other tasks to streamline the operations of a warehouse. Warehouse robotics involves the usage of robots, automated systems, and specialized software to perform tasks with high efficiency, such as picking up goods, moving items from pallets to racks, and packaging. Pickle picks up $26 million for its truck unloading robots. Fulfillment has arguably been the hottest robotics category over the past 2 years, as companies have looked to stay competitive with Amazon even amid ongoing labor shortages. Still, one of the most important links in the chain remains one of the least addressed. Truck unloading isn't a particularly easy problem to solve, but Pickle Robot Company is single-mindedly focused on it. When I paid a trip to the company's office on my trip to Boston last week, Pickle pointed out precisely how large of a problem this has become. Warehouse jobs are tough enough to fill these days, but unloading pallets and trucks bring their own spate of issues, including repetitive heavy lifting and wildly fluctuating temperatures. Imagine stepping foot inside the shipping container that's been sitting in direct sunlight all day. Traditional heavy equipment like forklifts come with their own issues. The company describes their offering thusly. Pickle is founded by a cast of MIT alumni. We are teaching off-the-shelf robot arms how to pick up boxes and play Tetris. The company notes that it has unloaded tens of thousands of packages per month at customers' sites, primarily in Southern California. The work thus far has been part of a pilot with United Exchange Corporation, which has deployed the system in a distribution center. Today, Pickle is announcing a $26 million Series A raise led by Ranpak, GS Capital, Schusterman Family Investments, Soros Capital, and Catapult Ventures. Customer interest in Pickle unload systems has been incredibly strong, and now that we have our initial unload systems out of the lab and into customer operations, we have a clear path to broad commercialization. The early customer deployments, financing, and leadership additions set the stage for us to accelerate customer acquisitions and build the company infrastructure we need to deliver more systems to more customers in the coming months. That last bit is especially important. As you're most likely aware, now is not a great time to be raising, even in a booming category like warehouse automation. But given the size and breadth of Pickle's testing, putting funding off in hopes of better economic conditions isn't necessarily an option where you've got product to deliver. And besides, Pickle's not the only game in town either, figuratively and literally. Boston Dynamics notably chose truck unloading as the focus for its second commercialized robot Stretch. Unlike that solution, however, Pickle is tethered. Agility has also explored truck unloading for its Digit robot. Even with that added competition, we're talking about a huge total addressable market, TAM, with room for more than one player. On that note, supply chain firm NFI inks $10 million deal to deploy Boston Dynamics Stretch robots back in August this year. I admit to having my doubts when Boston Dynamics announced it was getting into the already crowded warehouse logistics field. One could certainly make the case that Stretch is a bit over-engineered and ultimately a bit of an overkill for most situations. Keep in mind the company's Spot robot runs around $75,000, while no official pricing has been revealed for Handle robotic descendant. That said, a second big firm has put down a sizable order for the bots. It's a strong vote of confidence for what is still a new system. New Jersey-based supply chain firm NFI has agreed to order $10 million worth of stretches for its US warehouses. The news follows an even larger $15 million deal between DHL and Boston Dynamics announced way back in January. We talk plenty about warehouse staffing shortages on these pages in reference to the incredible growth for logistics robots, and continued supply chain shortages are still a hot button topic. The NFI Boston Dynamics deal sits right in the middle, coupled with a push to bring more supply chain operations to North America. Automation and robotics are inevitably going to be a large part of the conversation going forward. With the backing of its parent company Hyundai, Boston Dynamics looks well positioned to tackle some loading and unloading needs for these factories. We designed Stretch to automate box moving, an operational and physically challenging task across warehouses. Boston Dynamics CEO Robert Plater. Demand for goods continues to rise, and robots like Stretch can help NFI alleviate some of the challenges associated with the surging demand. Stretch makes truck unloading a safer and more efficient task, and NFI can pass that efficiency along to its customers. Stretch is set to make its NFI debut at a Savannah, Georgia facility at some point in 2023, with a reminder of the rollout happening over subsequent years. Clothing retailers Gap and H&M have also signed up to deploy the robot. So the warehouse robotics market is heating up. The only company from these three that is a public traded company is Boston Dynamics, that is owned by Hyundai. Hyundai is traded in the stock market. Hyundai is a competitor for Tesla in the robotics industry with Atlas Robot versus Optimus Robot, and auto industry where they build electric vehicles as well as Tesla. Definitely is worth to watch the company in the near future. Do you think Hyundai is a good company to invest in? I'd like to know your opinion on all of this. Please leave a comment below. If you like this video, please smash that like button so that other people like you see this video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. I appreciate all of you that watch my videos. See you next time.